Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited. It's your girl, Tiara Nicole Riley, and I am back again, honey. Shout out to Miss Whitfield. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, okay? So excited to be talking to you guys today. As you have probably noticed, I've taken a little break from social media, if you will. But I am back, I am recharged, and I am so excited. So, I'm a part of Union Church, and we just got out of our 21 days of prayer and fasting. And one of the things that I've chose to fast from was social media. Social media is a fun place. It's a place where we can learn and grow together and connect and form relationships with people that most of us haven't even met, right? However, social media can also be a distraction. So while in the 21 days of prayer and fasting, I made the decision to fast from social media. One day I'm gonna get to fasting from food. Y'all pray for me, okay? Don't judge, pray. Okay. But I decided to take that time to fast from social media because I have recognized that there are times where it can become a distraction for me. And what I had to realize is there's a lot of conflicting voices, right? And even in some of my personal relationships, I've had to tell people, like, listen, I'm not making any major life decisions during this 21 days, and I don't need you to tell me what I need to be doing or should be doing or could be doing. And it's one thing to get feedback and advice and suggestions, but this person in particular was like, you got it, you got it. And I'm like, whoa. If I'm gonna do this 21 day prayer and fasting, I'm gonna hear from God, right? I can't make a firm decision that I already feel is against what God is telling me to do. I'm not gonna take your opinion above God's opinion, right? Because at the end of the day, His will, His bill. If I take your advice, you're not gonna foot the bill. You're just not, okay? But if I do what God is telling me to do, God will foot the bill. Period. His will, His bill. I can't say that if I'm not doing the things that I genuinely feel is what He is telling me to do. Right? So if you're telling me, if I say this is what I feel God is telling me to do, and you're like, no, 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 this is what I want you to do. It's like, well, thanks. And also, so it's been really clear, one thing that has been clear for me is to give more weight and you know, credence to what God is telling me in certain seasons. And I do believe He uses other people to speak through us, right? So that's an isolated example there. And I do believe in feedback and all that fun stuff. It's just when that person was actively choosing to contradict what I've already stated, I feel very clearly God has told me to do. It's like, come on, bro. Like, what we got going on? But neither here nor there. But one thing that I have realized in my relationship with God is that a lot of times we don't hear from God, or we don't hear from Him clearly, and it's not because He's not speaking to us. It's because it's drowning in the noise of life. Right? Like, we can't hear from God because we don't take the time to stop and hear from God. We don't invite Him into our situations. When God gave us free will, that means He's not going to force His way into any given situation in your life. You have to welcome Him in, you have to invite Him in. So that is what I've chosen to do. And also to pause and silence out the noise to create space to hear from Him, right? So that's what I've been taking the time to do over the past 21 days. But I'm excited for what that means in our relationship on social media, right? There's a lot of fun topics that I have coming up that I feel led to discuss publicly, some that I've never talked about before. So if you are not subscribed, definitely make sure you hit that follow button so you can definitely be one of the first to know when things are coming up. But we have some really, really fun topics to talk about, and I just want to share and open the discussion, right, and create space for the discussion between you and I, so that we are able to learn and grow together. I hope you all are having an amazing start to your 2025, and I wanted to leave you with this reminder: use your PTO. I don't know who needed this, but use your PTO. Okay? Yes, you. Go request some PTO now. Book the trip. Okay? Holla at my girl Jackie to go book that trip. But book that trip. Okay? And even if you just need to use your PTO to just exist, right? Y'all know I just got back from 2 weeks of a staycation. Best gift I could have ever given myself for Christmas. Best Christmas gift ever. Okay? So use your PTO, book the trip, or use the PTO to sit at home and twiddle your thumbs for a couple days. Okay? Whatever it is that you want to do, go do that shit. Bye.